It has been less than 2 years since the administration's chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan, and now leaked documents reportedly revealing ISIS is already using the country to plot terror attacks. The report revealing, quote, Afghanistan has become a significant coordination site for the Islamic State as the terrorist group plans attacks and conducts aspirational plotting against the United States, including specific efforts to target embassies, churches, business centers. Joining us now, host of Piers Morgan Uncensored on Fox Nation, Piers Morgan. Good morning to you, Piers.
Good morning.
I never thought that I would ever hear that we would team up with the Taliban, but maybe it is a good idea to find out more about ISIS if they are planning plots against not only America, but also Europe.
Well, look, there are two pretty disturbing things about this story. One of which is that ISIS-K, this splinter affiliate group of the original ISIS, is now using Afghanistan in exactly the same way that ISIS did before, that al-Qaeda did before, to plot attacks on mainly America. And the second really disturbing aspect of this is that the American military is now apparently reliant on the Taliban to deal with this threat against the American national security interest. And all of this can be charted back to 20 or so months ago when President Biden ordered that catastrophic sudden overnight evacuation from Afghanistan of all the people who could have been keeping a handle on this and keeping a check on what was going on. You know, what I've read from the intelligence, which got leaked in these leaked documents in the last 2 weeks, is that the ISIS-K have felt emboldened and liberated by the sudden withdrawal. And so removing that control valve that was there to keep a lid on it has now led to the absolutely predictable state of affairs where ISIS is growing emboldened and potentially more powerful and more threatening. And we're now dependent on the Taliban to try and keep them in check. You couldn't make it up.
Yep. The Pentagon assessment says that they're using Afghanistan as a staging ground to plot more attacks. Let's talk about what's happening in 2 weekends. I'll be heading over there to London, and I'll meet you, and Martha's going to be there too. We're going to cover the coronation together like we've done in the past, which is so much fun. The news this morning about Prince Harry, reportedly going to have to sit 10 rows back behind his father and the family, and he's not going to hang around for long.
Well, I'm surprised that he's only going to be 10 rows behind, because if a member of my family had spent the last 2.5, 3 years spray gunning every single member of the family in documentaries, on global television, in books, and had taken absolutely no prisoners, and we then had a family event like this, they would be somewhere near 100 rows back, Ainsley. I suspect the same would happen in your family. It's a quite extraordinary state of affairs where the single biggest threat really to the preservation of the monarchy, which is having this huge moment where we have the first coronation in my lifetime and the second monarch that I've ever known, that the biggest threat to the survival of the monarchy is actually this guy, Prince Harry, a senior member of the family who's done everything in his power with his wife, Meghan Markle, to damage and destroy the fabric and magic of that institution. So you can, I mean, I was with some members of the royal family at the weekend, actually, just to shamelessly name drop for you. And I got to say, the temperature towards Harry is very, very chilly.
Really? Diana's butler says there's no chance of reconciliation anytime soon, that they haven't even talked since the funeral, since the Queen's funeral.
Well, I think we're going to have to watch Prince William, because from what I've been told, Prince William is feeling borderline murderous towards his brother. Wow. So far from just not having no contact, he actually really, really now detests what he's done. And you know, they're going to have to be sitting there pretending to all be one big happy family, when in fact they're going to be probably the most dysfunctional family we've seen in one religious place for a very long time.
Well, we will be watching. And when he steps out of that car, just like we've seen in the past, you and I were watching carefully and making comments about his body language and wanted to see where he was sitting in the church. Thank you so much, Piers. I look forward to seeing you soon.
I can't wait. I mean, how exciting,
It's
Ainsley.
so exciting.
I mean, by the way, how privileged are we? We've been at the centre of a platinum jubilee, the only one that's ever happened, the death of a monarch, the greatest monarch arguably of all time, and now the coronation of King Charles. I've got to say, sometimes I pinch myself, but this is my job, that we're going to be at the palace again for the third time in 2 years to witness history.
It's amazing. I'm getting paid to go to London. There's nothing better. Thank you.
We need you, because you're the stato of the operation. So there's not a fact about my royal family that you, Ainsley, do not know.
Brian's getting jealous.
And you regurgitate them in a way that if ESPN was doing a royal show, you would be the #1 statistician on it.
You're sweet.
So we need you.
I've been studying. Brian, you can have China. I'll take London.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.